this year, and we are looking for that for the next several days. And even through the weekend, it'll be a little different, a little more humid, a bit warmer, but we're not looking for any really big, impactful, hazardous weather all the way through Easter, thankfully, although that might be different far to the north of us. Right now, though, it's so beautiful. We've had our front move through. We're at 79. We've got that refreshing feel. The air's moving a little bit with those north winds. We are going to be warming up, especially by about Good Friday into Saturday and Sunday. And we do expect some clouds for the Easter weekend. Maybe a couple of showers on Sunday, but models are starting to show a more unsettled pattern, really more so for next week, maybe Monday, and then again, perhaps at the middle of next week. But here we are at the middle of this week, looking absolutely fantastic. We have our front near our coastline. Our temperatures, you can see at Jackson 75, most of our spots here in South Louisiana and coastal Mississippi in the upper 70s to about 80. And those winds again are coming in now from the north, and that's going to continue ushering in that drier feel as we head into tonight. Beautiful evening. Anything you want to do outside, maybe going for a walk, grabbing some dinner outdoors, perfect. And then later tonight we'll be in the 60s, eventually bottoming out in the upper 50s south of Lake Pontchartrain. If you're on the North Shore, you might actually scrape the upper 40s to about 50 degrees for early tomorrow, so a slightly cooler feel. These are your morning low temperatures for early tomorrow, so some jackets, sweatshirts back in the wardrobe, I think, to be needed tomorrow. Tomorrow looks like a beautiful afternoon, dry and pleasant, mostly sunny. Note the winds starting to shift from the east and then southeast, and that will be warming us up a little bit. And then at the end of the week, we start to see a surge of some slightly warmer air from the south on Thursday. That'll warm us up into Friday. I've paused it here Saturday morning. We have clouds. It's a bit more humid, but any rain is going to be, it looks like, off to the north of us. Now this model, this is the European model all the way through Sunday, through Easter. It has clouds, but it keeps us dry, and it keeps that stalled front out here with some storms out to the far northwest of us. I wanted to show you really quickly, though, the GFS, the American model, is showing now Sunday. 1 p.m. still has us dry, but it does bring the front moving and some rain moving to the east, and we may be on the tail end of that, so it does have a few showers. That was at 4 p.m. I paused it, and then it has us drier for Sunday night. So just a little heads up, some rain may not be completely out of the question, but any sort of strong storms, this is for Easter Sunday, are going to be removed to our northwest. And this is interesting for me. I started in Shreveport, Monroe and Shreveport were my first jobs, and always around Easter for the Shreveport area, it seemed like every single year there was a big severe risk, sometimes some strong tornadic storms. So it does look, unfortunately, like it will be another Easter Sunday in northwest Louisiana and into the Dallas area and a huge chunk of Arkansas that will have maybe some strong storms. So that's setting up there for us, though. Again, I think at most maybe a few showers. Crescent City Classic forecast 70s and a little bit humid, and then Easter Sunday, few showers possible. The more likely area may be north of the lake and really more so to the west of our area. Clouds and sun and that warm feel with temperatures on Friday, middle 80s for Good Friday, and then staying in the middle 80s, a little higher chance for rain by Monday.